Hey there, Vikings faithful. Skull Nation, what's good? Buckle up, because we're diving into some massive news that's got our purple hearts racing. The future of the Minnesota Vikings is looking brighter than ever, and it all starts with one name, J.J. McCarthy. Is he ready to lead us to glory, or will the pressure be too much? Stick around, because I'm breaking down everything you need to know about our QB situation and a sneaky draft move that could change the game. Let's get into it. Last year, the Vikings made waves in the NFL draft, trading up to snag J.J. McCarthy in the first round. It was a bold move, no question, giving up multiple picks to secure not just McCarthy but also stud linebacker Dallas Turner. That aggressive strategy left us with just 4 picks in the 2025 NFL draft. But let me tell you, the faith in McCarthy is unshakable. After all the chatter about bringing back Sam Darnold or even chasing a big name like Aaron Rodgers, Minnesota said, "Nah, JJ's our guy. What do you think? Did we make the right call sticking with the young gun?" Now, here's where it gets juicy. With only 4 draft picks in 2025, every selection has to be a home run. One of those could go toward locking in a solid backup for McCarthy, someone who can step up if needed but also grow behind our QB1. Enter ESPN's Ben Solak, who just dropped a bombshell article about the best fits for rookie quarterbacks in the upcoming draft. Solak's got his eyes on Ohio State's Will Howard as a potential 6th-round steal for the Vikings. Yeah, you heard that right. A national champion QB sliding to us late. Could Howard be the secret weapon we need? Let's dig deeper. Will Howard isn't just some random prospect. This dude led Ohio State to a national title in 2024, his only season with the Buckeyes after 4 years starting at Kansas State. The stats? Insane. A 73% completion rate, 4,010 passing yards, and 35 touchdowns. Tops in the Big Ten. Solak loves Howard's poise and veteran vibes, saying he's not the type to panic and scramble after one read. Instead, he hangs tough in the pocket, works through his progressions, and makes smart throws. Sound like someone who could thrive in Kevin O'Connell's system? I'm thinking yes, but what's your take, Skol fans? Here's the thing about Howard, he's not perfect. Solak points out that he can get tripped up by tricky coverage rotations, meaning he's not always the fastest at reading defenses. But that's where O'Connell's offense comes in clutch. It's designed to take the pressure off quarterbacks, letting them lean on playmakers like Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. At Ohio State, Howard had elite receivers like Jeremiah Smith and Emeka Egbuka to bail him out. Imagine him tossing dimes to JJ and Addison in purple. That's the kind of depth that could keep our offense humming. Do you see Howard fitting in with our squad? Let's talk about what Howard brings physically. At 6'4" and 236 pounds, he's a big dude who doesn't shy away from contact. Solak says he can break a tackle or two, which could make him a sneaky weapon on QB sneaks or short yardage plays. Picture this. McCarthy's holding it down as QB1, but we sprinkle in Howard for some goal line packages. It's the kind of creative play calling that could keep defenses guessing. Vikings fans, are you hyped for a backup who can do more than just hold a clipboard? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now let's zoom out for a second. The Vikings haven't had the best luck drafting quarterbacks recently. Since 2020, we took Kellen Mond and Nate Stanley, and neither's in the NFL anymore. Mond's slinging it in the UFL, and Stanley's out of the game entirely. That's why nabbing someone like Howard in the 6th round feels like a low-risk, high-reward move. If he pans out, Solak thinks he could have a Jacoby Brissett-like career, nothing flashy, but a reliable QB2 who can step in and get the job done. Is that the kind of insurance we need behind McCarthy? Here's where the suspense builds. Solak admits the Vikings might want to go for a quarterback earlier than the 6th round, but Howard at pick 187 is a pretty square deal. Why? Because he's got 43 college starts under his belt and a national championship ring to prove he can handle pressure. Unlike some raw prospects, Howard's already shown he can run an offense with big-time talent around him. Could he be the perfect complement to McCarthy? Or are we better off looking elsewhere for depth? I need to hear your predictions, Skol Nation. Let's not forget the stakes. With only 4 picks in 2025, the Vikings are playing chess, not checkers. Every move has to count, especially at quarterback where depth is everything. If McCarthy goes down, we can't afford to be stuck with no plan B. Howard's experience and fit in O'Connell's system could make him a steal, but it's a gamble. Will he adapt to the NFL speed? Or will those coverage rotations trip him up? That's the question that'll keep us glued to the draft. What's your gut telling you about this potential pick? All right, Vikings fans, we're at the finish line, and the future's looking purple and gold. J.J. McCarthy's our QB1, and Will Howard could be the backup we've been craving. A tough, experienced playmaker who fits our system like a glove. The 2025 NFL Draft is just weeks away, and I'm pumped to see how this plays out. Do you think Howard's the guy to back up McCarthy? Or should we swing bigger? Smash that like button, drop a comment with your hot takes, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your Skol crew, and let's keep the purple pride alive. Skol Vikings!